dark man and this your wifely candidate, Jojooflele and Sara Matins. Okay, very dark man. I think it's time we look into this. Let's talk about Jojooflele. Jojooflele says that she loves very dark man, and she narrates everything that makes her to love very dark man, and she says she's in love with very dark man. While we were still talking about Jojooflele, we never end the matter. Sara Matins come up. Sara Matins says a lot too, and at the end she say she loves very dark man. Very dark man is not running after this woman, no. It is them that are running after very dark man. But very dark man, listen to me. See, looking at this your niche, and the type of enemies you have gathered around you, and because you want to help Nigeria, you want to make Nigeria a better country, all alone by yourself. Let me advise you here. I am not saying that Jojooflele is not a good girl. I'm not saying she's not beautiful. I'm not saying she has a bad character. I'm not saying anything bad against her. But I don't see her as a wife that you can marry. Yes. And that's the same thing I see about Sara Matins. I am not saying that Sara Matins is a bad woman. I'm not saying that she is evil. I'm not saying that she's not beautiful. I'm not saying anything evil against these both women that we are seeing in your life now that are parading themselves that they love you. But very dark man, listen to me. You don't need any of these women for a wife. Ask me why. I say you don't need any of them for a wife. You don't need Sara Matins and you don't need Jojooflele. Yes, I know Sara Matins might be saying she's catching clues. I don't even know whether Jojooflele is also catching clues. But then I want to tell you this. That a very dark man, you don't need a wife that is popular. You don't need a wife that is a celebrity. Yeah. You don't need a wife that is easy, that will be easy to access. Like Jojooflele, Sara Matins, they are girls, they are ladies that we already know them. As a matter of fact, just back, we will know their location, we will know where they are. As a matter of fact, we all know that Sara Matins live in Port Harcourt, and we know that Jojooflele live in Lagos. There's nothing hidden about them. They are public figures. You don't need that for a wife. Trust me, very dark man. What you need is a private person for a wife. Yes, you need a private person because you are already lousy. You are already popular, and the way this your popularity, they come with enemies. So you need to have a private woman as a wife, a woman that is not popular, a woman that will not be easy to access, a woman that people should find it difficult to know that it's your wife. People should at least sit down and say, oh, when is very dark man coming out to show us his wife? People should be searching to know your wife. Not all this one that we have already known. Because trust me, like I said, you have a lot of enemies. You need to have your family in private. Yeah. Because trust me, if you don't do this one where they tell you, you can understand this country when we do. Nigeria, I don't tell you in my last video that it's not your family land. See, all those people where they bring people company down. You want to go have family where go they exposed? I love you in China. You go learn the hard way. Yes, you go learn the hard way. So you don't need a public person. You don't need a public woman as a wife. You need a private woman. And yeah, look, having a lawyer that is private, a lawyer that is not on social media, a lawyer that is, that likes living a private life. For a wife would be one of the best decisions that you have made. Okay, okay. So I'm not saying that if the woman you want to marry now is not a lawyer, that you should not marry her. What I am saying is that if you're fortunate to have a lawyer, if a lawyer, as a wife, a lawyer that is private, as a wife, it will be one of the best decisions that you have made. Don't go for public figures for a wife. Don't go for a public figures for a wife, okay? It will not be nice. You need a private person. You need a private woman, okay? So that's just that. So I don't know. That's my personal opinion anyway. I don't know about you. You have your own, you have your taste. But looking at this job that you do, this may be one of the best decisions you can take if you decide to have a family that is not exposed, okay? Because you're already exposed. And not only that you're exposed, you are exposed with a lot of enemies. Fighting against evil, it's not easy. So without you telling me, I know you have a lot of enemies. I know you've gathered a lot of enemies, okay? So you need a private family. You need a private woman, okay? That people should not just open eye or wake up and say, we want to go and we will tackle in wife, we will attack in wife, we will attack in children. People should find it difficult to know your wife. That will be better for you, okay? I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.